Well, the DC metro area is a huge market for office leasing. I think it's somewhere around 132 million square feet in the whole DC metro area. Maryland, DC, suburban Maryland, and Northern Virginia. It's a huge market. Normally, there's a lot of construction all over the metro area. You see cranes all the time. That's not happening anymore. I think it's about 160,000 square foot under development in the whole DC metro area. So you don't see cranes, right? The good news is, looking forward, there's going to be a lot of challenges for sure with the vacancies, but there's not a lot of construction coming up to compete with that. And the existing Class B space, Class B is the older space that has higher vacancies, that commands less rent per square foot. Class B buildings in large numbers are being converted, or at least in the planning stages, to be torn down or converted to multifamily or some other purpose. And DC is pushing a lot of creative plans to do so, but it's not as easy as it looks. Good question. In the DC metro area, the number of DC employees at the end of 2024 was around 375,000. So historically, DC metro was considered fairly a one industry town. The reason this town has been so prosperous and growth is because of the DC government, of course. That's a lot of employees. But of the office employees, it's around 35%, or it was at the end of 2024. So that's a big percentage. And that's not counting the contractors. The contractors, ratio of contractors to federal employees has been steadily increasing over the recent years. Well, it's very unsettled. We don't know. There are people that follow this and predict it daily. I think the current prediction is around 15% of total federal employees nationwide. Certain agencies obviously are in the crosshairs more than others, but that would be a big effect. It certainly would be a big effect, a big impact on the local economy, the local real estate office market. At the same time, though, you have a much higher return to office, way higher than 3 years ago, much, much higher. So it's very unsettled. So you have a number of employees going back to the office, and a lot of these federal employees didn't even have space in their office buildings because they were working remotely for many years. At the same time, you have a large number of employees being cut. So it's still to be determined how that's going to shake out.